Hello, everybody. Today is going to be a little bit different. Dylan, I think, was up really late doing Gloom stuff, so we won't be doing Dark Souls 2 today, which I know is shocking. Just checking to make sure it's actually streaming. What's a Half-Life Extended, you say? That would be this. So, oh, it's copyright Extended Studios. So, as I understand it, this is a mod that it's basically Half-Life, but with a bunch of extended, hence the name, and reimagined elements. This is it's a 5-chapter demo, which to me is a little too, that's more like an early access slice than a demo, but yeah, it's like, I think 5 chapters of extended Half-Life. Never said how much it was extended. Yeah, we'll be contemplating the length and the girth of this Half-Life mod as we play. But yeah, it's just gonna be a chill stream for today. I say chill as my cat is absolutely losing his mind next to me. He found like a wooden play letter thing from one of the kids' toys, and his mission in life is now to kill it. But yeah, that's what this is. Finally, full life. Yes, that's true. Okay, I get the joke now. I get it. Okay. My brain wasn't what everyone's saying. It's a life now, a full life. Now I didn't get it for a second. Hi, Katie. So I've started this up a little bit just to make sure it works. We now have, oh wait, did this? No, they didn't add a chapter select in the 25th anniversary version, right? Anyway, we now have a chapter select. Or did they add that? I don't remember, actually. Anyway, we could start with the hazard course, or we could start with the intro. Looks like the hazard course doesn't count as a chapter. Oh, it's in Half-Life 1 source. Okay, that's what I'm thinking of. Or maybe it's M-Mod that I'm thinking of, yeah. So I don't know, do we do hazard course, or do you want to just get into the game? We'll see how long the hazard course is. Be kind of fun to see. Ooh, a bit loud. I'll turn it down on my end. Does the volume sound okay to you guys? Yeah, sounds good. First rule of Half-Life is use everything. You know how... Oh, hey. Shadows. That's interesting. Is it just for this guy? Oh yeah, there's his. And it does project onto stuff. That's interesting. Ooh. Got some transparency issues there. These guys don't cast shadows, though. Well, the helmet does. Oh, that's interesting. Huh. Well, that's already a new change. I wonder... Now I'm just curious, what the method is for those shadows. That's a really thick newspaper. Let's see. Oh, wow, you're right. Yeah. The menu. Oh, hold on. Yeah, that's why this is feeling weird. I think... Did that change anything? Am I just crazy? I tried to do it in the config file and it just didn't seem to work, so... Gave it what? I'm fascinated by these shadows now. I want to see how they cast onto things. So in the game that I'm making right now, I have character and item shadows that it's I think a pretty hacky method of doing it, but I wanted really, really sharp dark shadows, sort of like pre-rendered, like they do in like pre-rendered sprites, like in Diablo, stuff like that. So what I did is I just have a second pass on objects that I want to be shadowed that literally just projects the mesh down onto the floor and like flat. Man plays Half-Life 2 for the first time, mesmerized by shadows. This isn't Half-Life 2 though. This is Gold Source, and I've never seen these in Gold Source. It's cool. But anyway, that's the main reason I'm fascinated by them, is because I'm using a really hacky way of doing shadows that kind of looks like it might be similar. Oh, thank you, Nip Nips, for the sub. So far, there aren't many hazards on this hazard course. Wait, is this guy? What is this room? It's obviously like a... Oh, we have subtitles. It's obviously a conference room of some sort, right? So why is there like a sink and a hand dryer here? I mean, I know why, like... I don't know, that just seems weird. Ooh, look at the light base. Has anyone here played Black Mesa? Yeah, I've definitely played it. Oh! The cans have shadows too! That's cool. I'm gonna spend this entire stream just looking at the shadows, aren't I?
Oh dear, why aren't these sensors working? I wonder if they're needed for today's training run. Oh, good morning, Gordon. Welcome to the Black Mesa Training Facility. Things are in a state of commotion this morning, but the training facility software should be in working condition. Please listen carefully, as there is a little paperwork to take care of before we get started. Oh, I see that you have already signed our legal disclaimer. I, Gordon Freeman, hereby agree to the following terms, blah, blah, blah. In any case of serious injury, dismemberment, toxic poisoning, burns, rashes, lesions, blah, blah, etc., etc., hereby agree to waive all rights as an employee of the Black Mesa facility. Okay, very good. And if there are no questions, then please
is that very good
to begin your training. The
oh wow, yeah, like
assistant will instruct you as you make your way through the course. We'll be watching you at various points to track your progress. Okay then, you may proceed, Gordon. I thought this would happen.
it like, so for one thing, it's
theoretically,
it's obviously like a mesh projection because it's so incredibly precise. Like a stencil or something. And it also projects onto other things.
Absolutely not.
I don't know. They're just cool, okay? I like the shadows.
I never found that socket wrench.
That line came from Hazard Course Workshop add-on for Black Mesa. Okay. So we haven't gotten to any hazards yet in the Hazard Course. Yeah, you see it. So the experience of basically playing any official game or mod set in Black Mesa is just seeing like an endless parade of red flags. An endless, like an endless series of like, yep, that explains how that happened.
Hello and welcome to the Black Mesa Hazard Course, where you will be trained in the use of the hazardous environment suit. I am your holographic assistant.
I think this is...
Let's begin by stepping into your suit.
Yeah, I think this is all going to be the same dialogue, right?
Ahead of you. If you see one of these buttons, press it, and I will appear to demonstrate certain...
I have the flashlight. Will it cast shadows? The answer is no. There's no way. Yeah, it's really funny to me how it's really funny to me how like if you take like mods into account, and even if you just take like the Gearbox expansions into account, it's like Black Mesa is basically this, like, it's like the size of the entire state. Is such an enormous facility, and there were also like dozens of different other things going wrong at the same time. Yeah, Dark Souls, I've installed a few mods for Dark Souls. It looks a little bit different now.
The first move we will practice in the hazard course.
So honestly, I'm realizing that it's been long enough since I've done the original Half-Life hazard course. I don't remember what it's like. Like, I'm kind of thinking I might just skip all this. Unless you guys would like to see the whole hazard course, but I think I'm actually just going to skip the hazard course and go straight into the game, because I'm realizing I don't even remember most of how the original hazard course went. I remember those pipes. And these... Yeah, now it's combined. Skipping's fine too. Yeah. Yeah, let's get to the actual chapters. I'm doing it on hard. I am afraid of this extended difficulty. That seems like something that is not meant for me. That seems like something that's probably meant for, like, you know, people who can do movement tech. I don't know. Thought I played Half-Life at least once a day. No, I wouldn't say that, but I play Half-Life relatively often. Gotta watch the shadow and see what it does. And I haven't like played the hazard course in forever. I wonder how you would get something like that to project onto other geometry. Is it just like, are they just like stencil shadows? Maybe? I'm sorry, I will stop talking about the shadows. I know everyone is tired already of hearing about them. Why is there a bench waiting area up here? I guess that's like the tram waiting area? Oh no! I almost died. The famous Half-Life movement tech. I mean, there is movement tech in Half-Life.
Yeah, a good one.
At least as far as I know, there's like bunny hopping and like, I don't know, stuff I don't know how to do. Ooh.
Superconducting interchange.
That felt really weird. Because initially it's like my brain was like, I know what location this is, and then like realized that it's like 2 or 3 times taller than it normally is. Here's this stuff. I didn't know this existed for so many years. I'll have to do that when we come back through here. But yeah, I think it's this. Is it this button?
Getting my glasses again.
Or am I thinking? Yeah, I didn't know this button existed for years.
An important message.
Is that the one that opens this? No, I think that just does that.
Hey, Mr. Freeman, I had a bunch of messages for you, but we had a system crash about 20 minutes ago, and I'm still trying to find my file. Just one of those days, I guess. They were having some problems down in the test chamber, too, but I think that's all straightened out. They told me to make sure you headed down there as soon as you got into your hazard suit.
I don't know how I feel about seeing him without a helmet. That's a little weird. unsettling. Just hold on, just looking around. Oh, this is probably the vent that I'll go in. Instead of it being over here.
The sample was just delivered to the test chamber. Are you running?
Oh, okay. Yeah, here we go. This is nice. I like the. I think it's like a. No, it's like a. Yeah, there's like 3 different quads making the light shaft. That's neat. Okay, so that's this place with this guy. Missed the button under the front desk. You're right. Was that? Wait, was that? There are women in Black Mesa now? That is extended.
Shut up.
Hey, stop that. Come on, Gordon. You trying to get me into trouble?
There. That's where I need to go.
Shake up those unification boys. Hmm?
Oh, that's like a security office. That's so that's so weird. Have it like my brain is like cooked on what, like how many decades now of Half-Life like scientists and never hearing a female Half-Life scientist voice. It's so startling. Merely an extended man. Okay, and this goes back around there. Let us continue. Ah, no loading. Okay, the very first priority is, of course, the microwave.
Hey, sir.
This is neat. Yeah, it was always really funny to me how it's like this just tiny little break room area with like one table. There we go.
Now, where did I leave that shutdown procedure chart? My
There we
God,
go.
what are you doing?
You got hit with long. Oh yeah, long ads in progress. I'm just gonna. I mean, I won't go into the. Oh, I can look at shadows more. Look, we can see how the projection works here. I see. Anyway. Let's get some. So what do you call this where you live? Is this pop, soda, cola?
This all looks nominal.
8 ads. Oh man. Didn't Black Mesa have female scientists? Yeah, that's true. But this is like this is like gold source Half-Life. I don't think I've ever seen like female scientist NPCs in a gold source. I mean, aside from like named characters.
Yes.
It's just weird to hear like the Half-Life lines and then there's like a female response to them. It's like a jump scare. Like, ah! Woman jump scare. Is this a new model? That's a new model, isn't it? I don't think I remember that. Fun drinks is what you... Soft drinks. So I am from Northwest Pennsylvania, which is... It's kind of culturally a mix between Midwest and Appalachia. And so basically, long story short is that my dad has a lot of more like Midwest, not euphemisms. That's something different. Shoot, what are those called? You know, turns of phrase. So I'm not sure if, but we always called it Pop, but I'm not sure if that's a Pennsylvania-ism or like a Buffalo, New York-ism, whatever. Ooh, this place. Okay, it's set colloquialism.
That's odd. Why do we all have
Supposedly,
to wear
the ads are
ridiculous
done now.
ties?
It says the ads are back. Or that... Not the ads, the opposite of the ads. The content, the me doing stuff is back. Oh, neat. Are they functional? Ah! That's fun. That sprite is interesting. Huh. I'm sure that is in the base game. I just don't remember where I've seen, like, where you would see that sprite. Oh, there's some soap too. Yeah, those are some really short shower times. They're really saving the water bill.
Have a good one.
Can I go in the women's restroom? No. That does indeed confirm that it was not a figment of my imagination, and there are women in Black Mesa.
This is all within theoretical limits.
Have pickup point. That I said it. HEV pickup paint. Yay! Does it play the music?
As I expected.
Yeah, I hear the music. Locker looks about the same. You need to play as JC to go in the women's bathroom. Yeah, you're right. Hold on one sec. What's up? Oh, you guys leave?
We're gonna leave soon.
Oh, okay. Bye. Have fun.
Yeah, we're unpacking right now.
Oh, okay. Bye. Love you. The girls are going for a sleepover at their grandparents' house. Okay, I came from there. This is restrooms and shower. Wait, more restrooms? And more showers? No. I was just in there. So the restrooms are different from the showers. Got it. Still got them. Oh geez, he has a of all the things that you get to observe going wrong at Black Mesa, that's one of the most viscerally disgusting ones. This is cool. New urinal texture. Hey, the mirror has a spherical matte cap reflections. My beloved. Can I use the sinks? Oh, that always bothered me in the... Wait, why does the sink entity have... Like, the faucets have shadows? That's weird. What happened to the missing urinal? This? Oh, here's... Yeah. Toilet pizza giving people a res anus cascade. Yeah, I would not be eating toilet pizza. That's for sure. Ooh, is this like the... Oh, I wanted to go in there. What's that? What's that? Let's see. Okay, I got the HEV. I always call it the HEV. I don't know if anyone else calls it the HEV. I know it's HEV, but I always call it HEV suit. Just because, I don't know, I like the sound of it. Ooh. What is this? Oh, I thought, for a moment, like, looking at this, I thought it was like a checkout line. It's like, why do they have a grocery store in the Black Mesa Laboratories?
Hello. Greetings.
This is cool. I do have to say, I mean,
Greetings.
I love, of course, the original Half-Life, but it does have a bit of an issue where you don't see a lot of areas in it that really feel like they could actually be a laboratory.
Go right on through, sir.
Like,
You're in the barrel today.
there's not a lot of places where it's like, oh yeah, research would be happening here, if that makes sense. Live low voltage. So remind me, low voltage is more dangerous, right? Or am I completely making that up? I have this vague memory that it's like low voltage is actually a worse problem as far as electrocuting you goes. Low voltage isn't more dangerous. Okay, I'm probably just making that up in my head then. I don't know. Honestly, guys, when it comes to anything that falls outside the realm of, like, video games and making video games and, like, classical music, I not only do I not really know anything, but, like, my brain can't process facts well. Like, I guess what I'm trying to say in not so many words is, like, I'm just not very smart when it's outside of, like, the narrow range of interests I have. And it's honestly really embarrassing sometimes. Low voltage is safer. Okay, what am I don't know what I'm thinking of then. I don't know where that's coming from. Is it gonna explode?
That much of a burden? Do I know you? I'm slowing you down, am I?
Yeah.
You've got to believe me. Freeman could be anywhere.
You're joking, right?
Freeman, I hope you are here to fix this mess.
I'd rather not say anything.
I'll wait.
That's a great use of the stock dialogue. That was great. Laser. Caution, laser, caution. Oh, I have a story about lasers. Low resist. Oh! Maybe I'm thinking of low resistance then? I don't know. My dad, so there's a couple of things I'm going to talk about here. Let me start with my dad is very similar to me in that he is basically a genius when it comes to anything involving machinery, electric systems, mechanics of any sort. It's like he knows stuff about things and you're just like, how would you know that? How have you've never worked on that sort of system or things like that. He's just like, he's a genius when it comes to that stuff, and maybe less is like completely lost when it comes to anything else. Yeah, so that, which is, I think, part of where I get it from. And also I think probably where I get my love of sort of like industrial vibes from. I think in my blood, like my brain's like, you should have, you were genetically predispositioned to be an engineer or something, but unfortunately you also have the brain of like a violinist. So that just manifests in like, oh, I like setting things in industrial manufacturing facilities. But anyway, lasers, yes, right. So the rest of my dad's side of the family are like also, so my grandpa on my dad's side was a chemist. He was like a chemistry professor. Two of my uncles worked for the government at different levels of security. One of them was actually extremely high level security. Like he was basically not a spy, but like he worked in like satellite surveillance or something. But at one point, one of the uncles he gave me this laser as a present, just for fun, just as a present. And it was like this super powerful laser. Like he actually just for fun, he had it like mounted on like a platform, on like a firearm, you know, like I don't know exactly what you would call it, but he had it mounted to make it into like a gun, and he would use it to like burn paper. And he gave it to me, and I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this thing. Like, and we talked to my other uncle, and like showed him it and stuff, and he was like, okay, so this class of laser, if this were at like the lab where I work, this would be behind multiple layers of like, not security, but like safety precautions. Like, you would not be allowed into the room with this thing without going through like an airlock and having like like a safety equipment on. So he was basically like, yeah, I wouldn't use this if I were you. And so I think we ended up like donating it to a college or something like that. So it's just like, what am I gonna do with this? It was one where it's like you couldn't look directly at it at the point it made without eye protection. Yeah, it's kind of cool, but also it was like, yeah, I don't want to blind myself or anything like that, and I couldn't even come up with anything cool to do with it. I mean, burning paper, I guess. That's pretty cool. bet helicopters would think it's super cool, yeah. Oh, this is like the, yeah, this is the YMCA room. Because, like, okay, hold on, let me find a screenshot. Will this take, no, because it's on a mod. Do I have a screenshot of this area? Okay, here we go. I think I have a screenshot of this area. Just real quick. Oh, maybe I don't. Oh, well. Anyway, it's that one area with the... Yeah, it has, like, the water in the machine, and it has this green... There's this, like, teal sort of lighting. And to me, that always had, like, a pool room vibe to it. Like, even, like, years and years before, you know, liminal space and pool rooms and stuff were a thing. Like, I always felt like that felt like a back changing area at the YMCA. The David Death Laser, yeah.
Ah, Gordon, here you are.
Yeah, do you guys know what room I'm talking about?
Boosted the anti-mass spectrometer.
So glad that story got explained without distraction.
The administrator is very concerned that we get a
YMC
conclusive analysis of today's...
Yeah, I wish...
I gather they went to some lengths to get it.
Here, let me... Hold on, we're good. For people who don't know what room I'm talking about, yeah, let's just find a long play. Ooh, I remember that. We're doing the hazard course. There's the tram. Oh, I just realized they didn't do the tram ride. No, not here. It's like before this.
Either they went to some...
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Hey, catch me later, I'll buy you a beer.
So, like, this area... Yes, okay, it has these, like, weird water machines or whatever. This area right here is going through. Does that make sense? Do you kind of see what I mean? It just has that feeling to it.
They're waiting for you, Gordon, in the test chamber.
Test chamber. I think pool rooms are one of the only things about that whole, like, Backrooms universe that I actually think are really cool. I love that. I love pool rooms. There's just something about that vibe that works for me. HD models. Yeah, you're right. I wonder if those... I didn't register that until now, but you're right. Enable... Yeah, they may just be forced on for this. Yeah, I've played through the Spirally Elevator. Oh, was it not? You're right. It wasn't Spirally. Aw. That's sad. I love the Spirally Elevator. Yeah, Pool Room, there is something about that we all collectively have this, like, very strong association there. But yeah, I've played that game, Pools. I haven't finished it yet. I have, like, 1 chapter to go. But that's really cool. I'm not usually one for those sort of liminal space horror things. Because I like them aesthetically, but I feel like the problem is that they always go they go like full SCP with them, and I'm just not really interested in that. But yeah, but pool rooms I just think are super cool. Ooh, there's another one of those light shafts.
I'm afraid.
Oh, this is the entrance.
A bit from standard analysis procedures today, Gordon.
Yes, but with good reason. This is a rare opportunity for us.
If I played the opposite of this mod, Half-Life Abridged.
Potentially the most unstable.
No, I haven't. Although, hold on, I'll just look this up in advance because for anyone in chat who hasn't seen it. Would it be this? Abridged file? No. Oh, was it a Map Labs thing? Anyway, let's see, do we have any screen? Basically, it makes it just super tiny.
Oh.
Morning,
Like,
Mr. Freeman.
yeah, here we go.
Looks like you're running late.
Mr. Floyd made this. Mr. Floyd's... You what? Are you serious?
Yeah, see, like, here's the entrance area.
I had a bunch of messages for you, but we had a system crash about 20 minutes.
Half-Life Super
Like,
Abridged.
yeah, here's the test chamber. Yeah, anyway, I've seen it. I haven't played it, but it's amazing. Doom 1D? Wait, what is Doom 1D? Where'd I closed my browser. Dimension not seeing anything. It's maybe it was Wolf 1D. Oh yeah, here we go. That's fantastic. Oh, okay, I'm gonna have to try that at some point. I'll leave that up as a reminder. That's amazing. Oh, thanks for the sub, Bloodshot. I appreciate it. Oh, there's a corridor with all of Doom. That's pretty amazing.
Gordon doesn't need to hear all this. She's a highly trained professional. It was sure the administrator that nothing will go wrong.
Ah, yes, you're right. Gordon, we have complete confidence in you.
Well, go ahead. Let's let him in now.
That's neat how they're like actually in hazard suits. Ooh, look at all these wires. That's cool. Anyway, do my job. Ooh.
Testing.
Bigger.
Everything seems to be in order.
All right, Gordon. Your suit should keep you comfortable through all this. The specimen will be delivered to you in a few moments. If you would be so good as to climb up and start the rotors, we can bring the anti-mass spectrometer to 80% and hold it there until the carrier arrives.
Someone said, or someone asked, which I think is better, Half-Life 1 or Half-Life 2? I can't choose. I don't know. I've thought about that, and I can't choose one or the other. I love them both.
Very good. We'll take it from here.
Both are better. Yeah. Yeah, it depends on what I'm, you know, the mood I'm feeling, and also I guess in some ways on like which nostalgic time period I want to revisit. Hold on. I still feel like this is the game is a little too loud. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. In gameplay, I mean, even I don't know. I love both of them. And then for just, you know, personal nostalgic reasons, one of them reminds me of being a teenager. One of them reminds me of college. So they're both, you know, special to me in that way. I would imagine Half-Life 2 includes all the episodes, yeah. Oh, no, it hasn't. Oh, it's about to arrive. Okay. What's up here? Huh. That's neat. Oh yeah, I love Doom 3. I know it's, well, I don't know, Doom 3's gotten a little bit of a, redemption arc in recent years, in like the last decade. For a while it was like, it was not, it was not acceptable to like Doom 3 as a retro FPS nut.
Nor how long the reading will take. Please, work as quickly as you can.
Overhead capacitors to 105%.
Now, finish things. What now? Oh, Gordon, could you please plug the cable back in?
Oh, a cable, Half-Life 2 callback in Half-Life 1. Here? Ow!
Well, no, it's well within acceptable bounds. Sustaining signal.
I've just been informed that the sample is ready for...
Yeah, the flashlight tape is objectively wrong, I agree.
Look to the delivery system.
I mean, it's basically... Doom 3 is basically a mashup of Doom, Half-Life, and System Shock 2, which all three of which are some of my favorite games ever made, so how could it not be awesome?
Standard insertion for a non-subordinate. Get away from him. Get him out of there. Down the equipment and someone get
Shut it down. Attempted shutdown. It's not.
What about the first Deus? I mean, I love the first Deus Ex also. I wouldn't have said that Doom 3 necessarily has Deus Ex DNA, though. Oh. Yeah, Doom 3 still looks quite good. Although, if I remember correctly, you have to fix a problem where it'll default to like the lowest texture resolution on PC, and you have to actually go into the config file to fix it. I might be wrong about that, but unfrozen consequences. Not to be an old man about this, but man, this in the original game, waking up from that for the first time and like going out into to see all the destruction was just so cool. I feel like no set piece is able to have the same sort of impact now that like the Half-Life that like the disaster sequence had at the time. Yeah, it is my... I actually was trying to remember what class of laser was that. Because I am almost thinking it was like class 4 or whatever. But I could just be making that up. This is neat how they've integrated the laser in a little early here. Whoa. Wait. Had is losing his mind again.
3, 4, 5. 1, 2.
I'm waiting to see if he gets up. I never knew until YouTube. I never knew until YouTube that guy would actually survive and get up.
You're not gonna kill me that easily. We might stand a better chance if we team up.
I just want to get out of this alive.
If I can. No, it didn't get him. I know there's a way to get the pistol early by killing him. Ooh! Ooh, it's the software water. It's the software water. That's cool. I wonder if all the water is going to be like that.
Freeman, who would have thought you'd still be alive? If you let us all die, Freeman, you'll never get out of here.
Okay. If you let us all die, you'll never get out of here. What is that line from?
Last, thank God you're here. I don't think I can last much longer. I've got to get out of here.
Why do we have bouncing balls of death in Black Mesa? That is just what Black Mesa does. Bud, let me out.
Be careful, Gordon.
Someone said unmodded. They like.
I've got to get out of here.
Can I bring you? I think the laser's just gonna yeet him. Yeah. Unmodded, they like System Shock 2 more than Deus Ex. I think I could go with that. Not that, I mean, I love Deus Ex, but System Shock 2 has the advantage of being an immersive sim and also a survival horror game, which is another one of my favorite genres, so. Oh, I knew it. Yeah, looks like we got the software rendered water. That's cool. Oh, there. Mission. Oh, there's the half Barney. Oh, okay, no, there's this half Barney also. That whole sequence was also... I remember that specifically being really cool when I first played it. So this... I think this is a very slightly modified vanilla crowbar. Because it has, like, the notches are a little more detailed. Like the the claw part, I mean. you'd enjoy SS2 and DX1 more if they weren't RPGs. I mean, that was kind of the thing at the time, though. That was what made them unique. Ooh. Okay. There we go. Oh, the head crabs come off too. That's fun. Oof. Ooh, that guy. That's messed up. No way. That's no way to live. Guys will just see this and say, hell yeah. Oh, the shadows. Look, they are cast from the flashlight. They're cast from the flashlight. I didn't think that was going to happen. Cool. Oof. Rip them. Gold Source can do that? I guess. I would love to know more about how the shadows work in this.
Man, am I glad to see you. What
Apparently
the
they
hell are these
can
things?
only
Why
be
they
cast from
weren't
one
science
light source at a time, looks like. Oh, does he not have a pistol? That's gonna change things. Ah! I forgot that they came off. Yeah. Yeah, I am genuinely fascinated by these shadows. He boxes the zombie now, yeah. They almost look like a second, slightly bigger, transparent model. No, cause when you see them, these are not a good example. Let's find a NPC. Because you can see them actually although they're not casting onto that and the dead NPC. When there's like, they'll cast onto like the environment. That head crab didn't come off. Oh, did they not jib? Oh, we have like a heavy attack now. That's fun. If the Black Mesa elevator falls down in the forest and no one is around, does it make a sound? That's a good question. Still do that. Oh, I made head crabs appear. Okay. The other scientists watching Gordon beat their former co-worker with a crowbar. Like, he's always had something a little off about him. Oh, actually, okay, so... yeah, doing, like, a fast one and then a quick one after it seems like the best way. The Half-Life crowbar sound is... when it's not flipping. Yeah, that's, I mean, it's just completely iconic. It's like the, Half-Life sound effects, I feel like have the same, they have the same sort of, like, iconic life to them, like, dial-up noises. If that makes sense, where it's like, even if you don't know they're from Half-Life, you know the sound. Let's get some health. Health. Alive. Is that the backtracking? I am backtracking. It's interesting that they decided to delay. They decided to delay getting the pistol. Go. Those sounds are pretty satisfying. Gold source shadows don't exist. They cannot hurt you. Gold source shadows. Oh, this is the women's bathroom. Wait, it's a suitcase? Oh, is this a lore thing that I don't that I'm not familiar with? Day one. Oh yeah, can I read it? No. Yeah, I'm just wondering what's with the suitcase. Yeah, I think it does imply she offed herself, but I'm just wondering why she had, like, a suitcase full of makeup, money, and a pistol. Why am I wiggling the gun? This idle animation, you mean? Must have been the G-woman. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I've never really thought about it. Yeah, see how the shadows, like, cast onto things. So there's something going on with them. Hear other footsteps. Yes, I sure do. You hate the... You hate the idle animations? Yeah, they were a big thing in FPSs at one time. Oh, wait, was that Mossman? In, like, the 2000s, like, there was all sorts of, like, idle... Your guns do all sorts of things when you were idle. I think that's just kind of been phased out at this point, hasn't it? Games don't really do that now, or have I just not paid enough attention? Yes, hello, Lambda Generation. I don't actually know who runs the Lambda Generation Twitch account. Yeah, now it's just player-triggered weapon inspects. So, can I still go out here? I remember there's a way to get out there that I never knew about. This. Yes, it is. Okay. There's some problems there. Chungus, headcrab zombie. Ooh, walkie-talkies. Armor? Can I get the armor? No. This isn't Blue Shift.
Freeman, what a relief to see you. I'm saved at last.
Yeah, this isn't gonna go well, dude. I don't know when this is gonna decide to break.
No! Stay back!
There.
Stay back!
There. Yeah, I'd never tried to leave before. That was another thing I didn't know existed until like a few years ago. Oh, it won't take you above 100. I forgot. Where did you come from? Oh, this knocks them back. That's cool. Uh-oh. You get off. That's cool. I'll take some health. Well, I can't go back in that way. There was... Get all... Yeah. This is a... Here again. Yeah, but this way. There we go. Any goodies? No goodies. So... Oh, no, gotta go around. Who's crowbar? Hey, Chum Toad! Hanging out there. Toad lives. I was wondering if they were going to keep this. Which I never quite understood. I guess it's like an epileptic head crab? Oh, I can go in here now. Can't help him, though. Oh, it was a power cell. 61%. I thought it was 69%. A sec. I'm going to make the joke.
Make me do this. Get back!
6-year-olds with an iPad and Skibbity Toilet with unlimited YouTube access. Yeah. Oh, they glow now. Yeah, wait here, I might need you. What are you looking at? I get eaten, or was? I wonder if they just made him pre-eaten, or they made him eaten before I got there. You know what I'm trying to say? Instead of the animation happening. Ooh, I like the lights. Help him? Ah! Oh, hold on. Ooh! I like the little smoke poof. That's fun. Running low on bullets. Oh, you're right. I should have tried to interact with the dumpster. Uh-oh. This was last break. Just trying to see if there was any ammo I left behind. Oh, there's some. They could, yeah, they're RGB hound eyes now. Okay. That's nope, doesn't seem to be that one. Also, did they? I wonder if they've moved, like, if they still have the area. Yeah, okay. Must be right there. That's down into. Oh, I'll break this. Sure there was a reason to come in here, to be honest. So, I have that scientist guy. No, there's probably the guy in here that I can, because there should be like a secret room up there. We can get nades or. Ah! I'm slipping everywhere! Jump, please. Oh, cold damage. Nope. Ah! There we go. I don't think that will help. Maybe I don't even need a scientist now. Oops. I hope he was not. I hope that guy was not planning on an open casket funeral. Okay, yeah. So I still need a scientist man. Here we go.
All right.
Come on, scientist man. one neat thing about the early areas of original Half-Life is that there's, you know, just little, they're not even really puzzles necessarily, but just little sort of almost semi-emergent things you could do, where it's like, oh, if you kept this security guard around, then he can help you in this fight, or he can open this door. Or like at the very beginning in the original game, it's like there's the security guard fighting the zombie, and he has a pistol. It's like you can help him kill the zombie and then take him with you. You can like kill him and take the pistol, or let the zombie kill him and take the pistol, or just kind of, it's not really like, it's not that complicated, but it's just a little moment of like things can, you know, somewhat different things can happen. Let's see. So I've got this. What am I doing? I think I can get down this way. I missed. Oh well. All right. Yeah. Okay. We're here. Did I explore in here thoroughly? I did. So did the Hound Eyes not jib either? Oh, I don't think you can jib bodies in this. That's sad. Get in here. Power. I'll take it. I like these light shafts. They're very cool. These are avoiding. Ooh, nice new smooth door getting destroyed animation. Oh, why did I reload? That was dumb. There. When is the movie coming out, and was Markiplier any good of an actor? Yes, he is a great actor, actually. And as far as when it is coming out, I have no idea. I just know that progress is still being made on that front. Yeah, I love visuals being done with really simple tools like this. Sorry. Not intending to slide around that much. Oh, come on. 9 shots. I haven't really been conserving my ammo very well. Those... Oh, I thought maybe those would explode. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. What is happening? Get out of here. You go this way. I'm gonna heal first. Am I sure this is on hard mode? I was wondering about that, yeah. Where would that be? Oh no, I don't think you can adjust it at... Yeah, I don't think you can adjust it at, Whoa, what happened? Oh, what's dynamic spot? Flashlight type. What's different about this, other than the shadows? I'm gonna skill. Okay. Yeah, it's skill 3. Oh, for Pete's sake. Okay, so what are these different flashlights? wonder if this one... Let's see, is this one... Is this not based on the, like, the writing to the light map or whatever? Not writing to the light map. You know what I mean, though. Enhanced plus dynamic spot. This is what it was set on, as enhanced without dynamic spot. Does it have to do with casting light on, like, items and characters, maybe? Let's just try. That looks about the same too. I don't know what the differences are. Oh! Is it that it... Is it the size? Is it like the size of the light? I don't know. I don't know what the difference is. I'm gonna just leave it on what it was. Oh yeah, there we go. Software water ripples. That's fun. The software water in Half-Life is so cool. There may be a guy here. Alright, I got 3 bullets left. That didn't go very well. Ow! Ow! That went very poorly. Oh, am I all the way back here? Well, that's fine. I really should play better than that. Okay, let's actually conserve ammo this time. That's, yeah, okay, that slam attack is a little bit of a problem, isn't it? Oh, ads. You're surprised more games didn't do the mechanic of the ally NPCs? Well, there's this game called Daikatana that did, and it was a terrible idea. It's actually really funny to... Oh, I just noticed the sights on the Glock. That's so cool. They're like... Maybe it's just because this is red light, but I think they fade in and out based on the surrounding light level. Let me find somewhere that's pretty dark. Let's see if that's correct. No, it might just be because the red tint of the light was kind of canceling them out. But anyway, it's very funny to compare Daikatana and Half-Life because actually, like, the main thing that killed Daikatana was the AI being, you know, getting caught on stuff and making it so you would get soft locked all the time. But it's really funny because the Half-Life, the Half-Life science, like, friendly AI is so much worse, but because it's not essential for progression, it does, you know, it didn't harm the game. In Daikatana, like, the allies could do stuff like they had to pick up weapons and ammo pickups. They could, like, jump across gaps, and do all sorts of stuff, but that was the problem, because the game expected you to keep them alive, and the AI just was not good enough to be kept alive. This time I have more ammo to deal with him. It's misjudged that one. Jump over that. Man, the shape of... When you actually look at the shape of this grating, it's kind of odd, isn't it? Like, it's just sort of this non-uniform shape. Oh, he didn't fly backwards like I expected. he getting caught on the body? I can shoot those. I don't think so. Ah. Right? Do you think video game visuals have already peaked, and if they did, when? I am of the opinion that there hasn't been a significant and worthwhile advancement in game visuals since probably like mid-2010s. I think that's about the point you could point to and say, like, oh, hi. There. I mean, there has been, like, games do look somewhat better now than they did back in, like, 2014, 2015, but not by a whole lot. And they run way less better. they run much worse now than they did. So the ratio of, like, fidelity advancements to performance taxing is really off now, I feel. Yeah, I don't want to be like a photorealistic graphics bad sort of meme, but I do feel that there's been quite a plateau of diminishing returns when it comes to kind of chasing photorealism for its own sake. And I think that, I mean, just frankly, I think that if, well, I should be grateful because we are very, as developers, like, players are very ready and willing to accept games that look like this, like original Half-Life. But I still feel like there's maybe a little bit more of an expectation and a push toward realistic fidelity than there really has to be. I don't think that it benefits immersion and engagement much beyond the initial wow factor. I don't think it adds very much beyond the initial wow factor. I think that really I don't know. I just think that there's an inordinate focus on the visual fidelity of games. Not even necessarily how good they look, it's just the raw fidelity, how close to real life. I think that sort of focus is really kind of pointless. Doesn't really add much. Not that I don't respect... Oh, hold on. Okay, before I go any further, let me make sure I know where I'm going. I think... Is that one closed, or will I be able to open it? I believe this is where I came in. But anyway, yeah, that's not to put down, like, the artists and developers and stuff who work in that level of detail. I just think that the downsides that can bring are, in a lot of cases, really outweigh the positives. Burlap Assassin said lots of AAA games don't achieve photorealism, but melt your they have Overwatch graphics that melt your CPU anyway. So I guess what I'm thinking of is that even if a game isn't, its art style isn't necessarily going for photorealism, there's still a lot of tech behind the scenes that is just there for the sake of creating physically accurate, like, lighting and shadowing and stuff. And I think that's like for instance, I would say that even something like Borderlands 4, 3 or 4, I'm not even sure which I'm thinking of, but it's like it has a stylized art style. It's not going for photorealism, but there's still very expensive tech rendering lighting and shadowing in a way that is photorealistic, even for most games that you would say have sort of a stylized art style, and I think even in those cases, it's not really necessary. Not that it's a bad thing either, but I guess that's where I'm coming from, where it's like even when we get into like indie games or games with a stylized art style, there's still sort of this expectation that like metallic surfaces are going to reflect in a realistic way, or you know, there's going to be normal maps, or there's going to be realistic shadowing, there's going to be ambient occlusion, stuff like that. And again, I don't mean any of this stuff is bad. I just think that the expectation that even stylized things have to like follow very stringent, realistic rules of how lighting and shadowing behave is incorrect. You'd love to, yeah. Again, I want to make it very clear. I'm not saying that any of this. It's like, oh, look at these stupid games using ambient occlusion and shadow maps and stuff. That's not what I mean at all. I just mean that like having the default be that more physically accurate lighting and shadowing and texturing and stuff is a net gain, I don't think is correct. I think there are situations where you benefit from deviating from reality. Like I would say, let's take shadows as a, oh boy, I'm not going to talk about Trepang 2. I played Trepang 2. I no longer own Trepang 2. That's all I'm going to say. But anyway, I think that, I think there's advantages in sometimes like saying, okay, well, I don't really need the shadows to be realistic here. I want them to be super sharp. Why it's so good? Well, that's subjective. I respect your opinion. But yeah, anyway, that's how I feel about visuals. Yeah, Northern Journey is a good example of like it's not really following the rules of like this has to look like reality, except that there's more colors or there's a comic book outline, you know. Oh man, I knew I shouldn't have said anything. I don't want to go publicly bashing Trepang 2, which is a game a lot of people really like, and a game that it's obvious there was, oh geez, there's a lot of them, that there were talented people working on it. I just found it really unpleasant to play, basically, which was caused by a lot of different factors, from like the way movement works to elements of the UI to like the music, the pace of the game. I just found it really unpleasant. It's a rare game that I actually refunded just because it wasn't like a I don't like this. It was like a this is actually something that's actively unpleasant to play. It's like it gave me a headache. Oh, that's where that hole came from. I didn't register that before. I'm all the way back here. Okay, let's be smart about this. I have 4 bullets. Do I play any VR games? Yeah, I like VR quite a bit. Oh, there's a child in my room. What are you doing up here, buddy? That one jibbed. Hold on one sec. Hi. Why are you up here? Yeah, I'm gonna take you back downstairs. Come on. Sorry, I had to take my toddler back downstairs. Let's see, catching up on chat. Another one added to David's base. No, I made this one. Oh, do you guys hear? Yeah. He's mad because he just went and discovered that I shut the gate to the upstairs. So he can't come visit me. Honestly, I would be I'd be fine letting him come up here, but the problem is that he is the most mischievous child that we have had. Our other two children were definitely got into mischief as toddlers, because that's what toddlers do, but not to this extent. He's destructive. He sees destruction as a goal unto itself. So he'll like come into my office and then just find stuff and be like, I want to beat this with a stick. He's great at finding sticks, by the way. Stick-shaped objects. And he'll just beat stuff with them. And it doesn't matter if that thing is, you know, made of glass or made out of stainless steel. It all must be whacked with the stick-shaped object. Alright, so I have 27 bullets. I might actually be better off... Yeah, I might be better off getting down here. Oh, I don't think I was better off doing that at all. Woo! Yeah, that was not an advantage. Let's reload that. Sounds like he'd love Half-Life. Yeah. I probably should be crowbarring these guys. I'm used to just using the pistol on them. But you can disrupt them with a crowbar, like, with a crowbar hit. What is my best approach gonna be? Whoa, what? Oh, this guy. Okay. I should have saved. Why didn't I save? Yeah, why didn't I save? Oh, I did save. Never mind. I'd just forgotten. Let him... Ooh. Okay. Let them take out the glass, I guess. Is it just the one guy left, or are there two? Just the one. Wow, you do not want to crowbar these guys if you can... Sheesh. You can help it. Definitely no crowbar for them. I love the... Oh, did you get here late? G-I Wake? Yeah, I was gushing over the shadows for a while because I've never seen those in a Gold Source game, and I was trying to figure out exactly what they were, like how they worked. This part was always so weird to me. Like, I never understood, like, where are they all like, I know where they're coming from. I know they come out of a vent with, like a fan blowing them, but it's... like, in the game, in the in-world logic, like, where are all these guys coming from? Just the one? No, I said I should be crowbarring them. I should probably go get... Oh, it's the old health dispenser. Nice. They're from GL Quake? Oh, yeah? Yeah, so I don't know if it's some projection based on the model, and they look kind of similar to what I'm doing for shadows in a game that I'm working on, which literally is just taking the mesh and flattening it onto the floor, because they don't have to project onto anything other than the floor, and it's an isometric game, so the floor is always at the same height. What do I think of the Half-Life character controller? Hold on one sec. I mean, it's got that like Quake engine derivative sort of odd feel to it, where you have like very precise control right up until you don't. Like there's no real oops, that one was alive. I thought that was dead. Like, there's not really much in the way of air control unless you're using exploits. And which is, by the way, the reason that Zen and Interloper are such a drag in the original game. People think it's because first-person platforming doesn't work, which is obviously incorrect. First-person platforming does work, and we've seen it in many different games, but either you have to have quite a bit of air control, or you have to have, like, the platforms pretty... Ooh, interesting! Okay. Or you have to have the platforms, really precisely positioned so, like, you don't overshoot them and you don't undershoot them. If I could, so the shadows, I was testing it earlier, and the shadows do project onto other surfaces. Let's see if I can find a way to show that. I push this around. I think they only project onto the environment. There, you can kind of see, you can see it there. And the other interesting thing is they will project from the flashlight if you have the flashlight on. If you can see that. Pretty cool. They literally made this mod into a survival game. A little bit, yeah. Kind of specific, but what do games do you think have great game feel, as in just how it feels to move around and just generally play the game? What games do I think have great game I have always felt that the basic character movement and jumping in Half-Life 2 was really good. It's nothing fancy, but in terms of like the responsiveness, like how quickly it responds to things, how fast you accelerate and deaccelerate, how precise the jumping feels, because Half-Life 2 does something that I haven't actually seen that many first-person shooters do, which is that when you jump while moving forward, the jump actually shoots you forward a little bit, and as well as like going up. But I'd say that comes immediately to mind. Again, it's not really anything flashy. It's just like the fundamentals feel really nice. Doom is really fun to move in, really, just because of the... Oh, hey, neat. We have more than just a black down there. Just like a black void. Yeah, Doom's really fun just because of the speed, like how insanely fast you are. I think that's kind of true of Half-Life as well. Like, just the speed is really fun. If we want to get into, like, more complex character movement, I think, like, Arcane, like, the later Arcane games are really nice with having very, hold on. Like, really smooth and reliable, like, mantling and stuff like that. The more recent Doom games all feel really good to move in. With the, again, with, like, the mantling and the, like all your actions feel really good and feel like they're doing what you want them to do. Yeah, that's... Yeah, I remember when, Mirror's Edge came out, there was, like... I just wanna push the... Ooh. There we go. Just... Ooh. There were, like, people going around claiming, like, platforming never works in first person. Like, that's just silly. Like, oh, it doesn't work because I can't see where my feet are. They're there. They're down. Right below you. That's where your feet are. Like, what are you talking about? We still have this... Oh! Okay. So in the base game, I think that will just kill you, or maybe if you're smarter about moving to the side, it won't. I do wish that so I played a little bit of Dying Light and ended up really not having a good time at all. And it turned out it was because the, I don't know what it was called, but like the survival hard mode that I picked, it wasn't like a, this is the game harder. It was like a, this is a mode that you play for New Game Plus. Like, so I was like playing the game and I'm like, I can't even kill a single enemy. How is this any fun? And I played it for several hours, figuring like, well, obviously I just need to figure out, you know, how this is supposed to work. And eventually it turned out it was like, oh, I was playing like the New Game Plus mode, and doing quite horribly because it was New Game Plus mode. And then at that point I was just kind of done. Wasn't really the game's fault, but I was just like, no, I don't, I'm done with this. Yeah, it was unfortunate. So I was playing extra hard New Game Plus mode. Yeah, that makes sense. I'll probably go back to it at some point here when... Oh, dang it. When the desire strikes me. Goodness. Wow. Takes a lot of hits. Yeah, I don't think... I think if a difficulty mode is genuinely meant for, like, you've played this game before, or this is, like, again, like a new game plus or whatever, it probably should be either locked or very, very clearly explained. I wonder if that means they've made the water electric. It does not. Okay. Oh, interesting. You have to go a different direction. There's another one of those cool volumetric lights. And then if you look at it from here, it just looks like it's a lens flare. That's neat. I know it's out of order, but can I go in there anyway? It's not. Well, I have to. That's the only way to go. Crawl through? Hmm. Interesting. Gonna look, see if I missed anything back here. Might be able to get in over here. Yeah. Yay, more ammo. That works. So can you soft block there if you have like 5 health? Right. Guess we're just gonna go through this area backwards. You can get soft lock there. No. Huh. Okay, there's like a second canal, which I can really intend to fall into, but oh no, that is what I'm supposed to do. Okay. That was all a neat change to how the original area used to flow. Uh-oh. Back this way. Half over here. Ah! The door is gonna mess me up there. Wonder if it would actually be better to try to do that. It sure would. Is the frame rate kind of spotty, or is it streaming? The frame rate on my end is not spotty. Does the stream look like it's kind of spotty? I've always loved this corridor. The deep colored lighting. Hope my work in Godot is going well. Yeah. Yeah, it's going pretty well. Oh, jeez. This might be a good time for nades. Whew. Or... Well, that did not go as far as I thought it would. I am going to reload the save. I don't think that worked very well at all. Wonder if I can just sneak past him. Well, I was able to for right now. Guy from the didn't know I had a Twitch channel. Yeah, I haven't been streaming a lot recently. I've just been too busy with other stuff. God. So speaking of blood, what do you think about that new Hellraiser game that got revealed? I wouldn't even say cautiously optimistic. I'm like cautiously not opposed to it, if that makes sense. Like it's like, oh, it's not a it's not a 4v1 asymmetrical horror game, or asymmetrical multiplayer game, I mean. So that's already a point. That's already a point for it. Oh yeah, yeah. If that's true, if you didn't know I have a Twitch channel, then you're also not familiar with the Blurst. Is it now officially a Blurst playthrough of Dark Souls 2 that has taken, I don't know, I don't even know how long we're coming. Probably more than a year at this point, and we're still got more Dark Souls 2 to go. Clive Barker's Undying remake / remaster. Man, that would be great. I don't know about... Ooh, oh, nope. Oh, that was all bad. Yeah, I think I'd want just a remaster of that. I think half of... Oh my gosh. This is terrible. Oh, it's all the way back here. Oops. It's fine. Can I go over there? It doesn't look like it's... Here, let me... Go over here. Now what? There's some health and grenades there. That's good to see. Climb these? Plonk. Maybe I'll be able to circle back at some point here. Decade of DS2, yeah. Oh man, our AVP2 remaster would be incredible, yeah. I had forgotten that the door just blasts open. Can I not move these? Can't I move these? Oh well. What is going to be the best way to deal with this guy? Maybe grenade. Maybe this is the time to use the grenades. Oh, they ain't there. Oh, that guy's there, though. Crunch. Ew. Wow, yeah. There we go. That worked. It's not the most elegant solution, but did I ever do the infinite health door glitch before? No, what is that? Crouch jump up there. Whoa. It's a nope. Oh! Oh, there's the opposing force ropes. Okay, nice. Have I streamed They Hunger yet? No, I've never streamed They... I wonder... Okay, I'm gonna get picked up by one of these guys because I want to see if it... No, it doesn't use rope physics. There's a glitch in Forget About Freeman in the vanilla game where if you get yourself wedged into a door and get crushed by it, you take negative damage. Really? Huh. Is it just that one door? Or is it any door in the game that can crush you? Just gonna shoot him and not deal with the health loss. I can get the crowbar back. You know what I wish? I do wish that Blue Shift had gone with the whole flashlight idea. Where you were gonna have, like, the Doom 3 style flashlight as your melee weapon and light source. That would have been really cool. Let's see. Maybe I'll go back to the crowbar. Just because it is the canon weapon for Gorgeous Freeman. Oh. Let's see. Well, we could do some more platforming. Oh, I bet I can get up there, actually. If I... Oh, almost. Let's go back. There is, like, at least one barnacle. I think I can think of two in Half-Life 1 that you can, like, ride like that. To, like, get to areas. No, there's three. There's three I can think of. There we go. Such a fun little... That's another one of those things where it's like, this game is not an immersive sim by any means, but... This game, I say. The vanilla game. It's not an immersive sim by any means. But it has... You can see, like... You can see that, like, the thought process was there. You know, at that time. It's like, there's little bits and pieces of Half-Life that are like, oh, there's a couple different solutions to this, or there's a couple different ways I can approach this. Oh! Oh, it brings me over here! Oh, that's fun! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Time to run. No! The giant chain. Yeah, I saw the giant chain. That was really cool. Maybe. Nope. Nope. That was not it. I keep ricocheting off the... How could you miss that? It's the third time. I don't know. Okay. No, it's because I'm... There we go. Sheesh. So that wasn't intended progress, right? That... Maybe it was, actually. As well. How am I liking the mod so far? I think it's great. It's really fun. It's really cool to see, you know, whoop. This is backwards. No, it's not backwards. Okay. Well, now I'm on this side. It's really cool to see, you know, the familiar obstacles and areas and stuff, and just in different ways. Does that say? Oh, I thought it said cola for a second. Like, how much pop are they drinking? And bull squids are a legitimate problem now in this. Just kill them? Oh, it's like super frozen and it's like really, really cold. What does the mod do? So it's sort of like a remake. In the sense that it's Half-Life 1, but they've gone through and they've expanded a lot of the areas and changed up how the progression works in them and stuff like that. So it feels a lot like playing Black Mesa, except that it's in the Gold Source engine, and it isn't Black Mesa Gold Source. Oh, that's cool. That's neat. Oh, I think we should be on to Office Complex now. Yeah, the tiny details are great. Whoa. Eee. Okay, I appreciate that this is a little further. When I played the original game for the first time, it took me a while to think about trying to go through the vent there because it looked like it was so close to the electrical wire that it was going to hurt me. These triangular glow sticks are so cool. I love them. Oh, there he goes. There was a time in games when details were the thing devs really just went hard on for some reason. Yeah. It makes me a bit sad because the reason, like, I feel like there's a lot of stuff that we've just optimized out of game design, because the effort, like the effort to put in compared with like advantage to the player just isn't, it just doesn't make it worth it. Yeah, but there was a time when, like, the idea of being immersed in a world and caring about the world was where that was kind of tackled with this idea of the world functioning and behaving in ways, in realistic ways down to the little details. Yeah, Far Cry 2 had that. I know games still put in little details and stuff, but it's like the I think the idea of being able to make sort of this game world that feels really alive and in the same way just doesn't exist anymore, because we've kind of optimized out of that. Dang it. Yeah, we've tried to do that some in Gloomwood. It's not, I should say, it's not completely gone, but it's like, I don't think that's something that's really considered as being a worthwhile use of developer time versus things that are going to, in like, you know, bigger, higher budget games versus things that are going to up player retention and just keep, if that makes sense. There's not really as much reward now for like making a really good like a really good, really immersive campaign experience. Yes, jump into the fan. Ooh, that was interesting. It was a gold source physics moment. Yeah, I don't wanna do the like, games these days with their microtransactions thing, but I really do feel like there's been a shift in focus away from, like, let's make the highest quality experience that we can for someone playing through, and more to, like, let's make the most, like, player retaining experience we can, which the two aren't necessarily mutually exclusive, but sometimes are. Have I tried Abiotic Factor? Not yet. I'm going to. Oh, it got, I was like, oh, it's gonna collapse when I go onto when I go onto the one with the pickup. It was the one right before the pickup. What was I saying? No, I haven't tried it yet, but I'm going to, because first of all, it's supposedly really good, and it's sort of Half-Life themed, and second of all, the lead guy on that was the same as Unfortunate Spacemen, so I worked with him for a while. Yeah, I do work on Gloomwood a little bit, but not in the same sort of active role as, like, I'm not doing any active development on it. I have design input. Yeah, I have like 103 bullets now. I think Abiotic Factor is just a multiplayer game, isn't it? I kind of wish I'd kept the wrench. Very useful. I'll just shoot him. You can play it single player? Okay. Zombie Barney, yeah. The, if you follow me on, Blue Sky, that you probably saw it, but, like, I was playing, Delta Particles, and they have, female assassin headcrab zombies that can turn invisible, which I thought was a really fun, cool idea. I heard his, like, the one footstep out of the right side of, of my right ear. Half-Life Echoes is incredible too. I played a little, like a chunk of that, and I really liked it, in terms of, like, the environmental design, but I didn't like the combat design. I felt like it was, the arenas weren't, what I played of the arenas, they weren't really well laid out for, like, combat. Everything else was really cool, though. Oh, is this, oh, look at this! I think, let's see, is it, it almost looks like they tried to do, like, so, yeah, I think they did some, like, it's like a big grid of quads to have like a volumetric sort of feel. That's neat. Yeah, it's really cool. It works pretty well. Like if you look at it closely, you can see the individual quads, but otherwise it's a very convincing effect. You can do a lot with just additive transparency. Like just like a quad with an additive transparent texture on it. You can do a lot of really nice looking stuff. Like this isn't quite here. Hold on. This will make sense in a sec. Like if, yeah, here we go. I know, like most of the reason this screenshot looks so good is, first of all, awesome water reflections. Second of all, it's just this light flare on the sun, and having that big light flare, like, softens the entire way the sky feels. And it's like, I remember I back when I ran the Source Aesthetics account on Twitter, I posted this, or I think this was on that account, but I posted it, and I remember somebody being like, no, there's no way Half-Life 2 looked that good at launch. It's like, it absolutely does. All that's here is some distance fog that's colored the same as the horizon, this light flare, and really good water reflections. Like, it's, but yeah, so yeah, anyway, just like additive transparency like that. Or I don't even know if that is additive transparency, but anyway, you can do some really nice lighting and glow and stuff with just those really simple tools. Oh, an ad's starting. We're actually getting near to the stream being done. Okay, so where is this in the vanilla game? Oh, this is like the, like this is gonna go to the turret, right? There's another fun use of that. Doopy doop. Ah! Oh, the shadow's actually doing some clipping. Do you see that? Huh. Darn vent head crabs. Oh no, it doesn't go to the turret, it goes into here. Okay. First, let's eliminate this. There might be a chance of bringing this guy along.
Dimensional breach is definitely transmitting organic matter.
John Squirrel Stapler is leaving us.
What a peculiar odor.
Additive to prevent sorting. I'm gonna be honest, I'm still not completely clear on how transparencies work behind the scenes, like in terms of the actual rendering. And I was trying a little, like a few weeks back actually, I was trying to find some information about whether additive transparency is faster than, like, what would you call it, just like color mixing transparency, and I couldn't find anything, at least from Google searches. I think it is.
Look at that.
But I don't know exactly why, because I'm not actually that clear on how.
Those people in the
I know that transparency causes overdraw, and that's the big problem with it. But I'm not like knowledgeable enough about the actual nitty-gritty of how rendering works to understand kind of the details, if that makes sense. Have I played Field Intensity? Yeah, I like Field Intensity a lot.
Samples under a microscope?
Warning, the line system.
I mean, honestly, anything Half-Life 1 is going to be fun.
All of this, all of it.
I love that voice line. I predicted all of this, you know, all of it. It's so good.
Everyone's heading for the service, but I think they're crazy not to stay put. Someone is bound to come by and rescue us. Okay, let's get out of here.
You come with me. When I was younger, I would always, I would like do my best to try and save as many, or not save, but like bring as many NPCs along with me as I could. That's one of the things I really like in Black Mesa, is how they have like dedicated spots where it's like, okay, if you've brought some NPCs along with you, they'll actually have a little dialogue exchange here, and I'll sit down or whatever.
I don't suppose you reconsider. Let's go.
Yeah, I think he's just gonna stay there, isn't he? Hey, Skelebroo. Yeah, stream's been good. It's a fun time. Ooh, this area is neat now. Black Mesa Data Center. Is this the zombie door? It sure is. Oh, it did the fast zombie sound. Yeah, instantly transported to Ravenholm with that sound. Agreed. Oh, nice! It's the emergency alert sound.
Personnel to Sector D.
Nice, I love that.
cleanup team, too.
I love that alert sound.
This is an emergency broadcast. A catastrophic incident has occurred at the Black Mesa Research Facility. The exact
Did they do that in
circumstances
Black Mesa also? I'd forgotten
The
that.
effects have brought serious consequences in the area surrounding.
When I first played the game, when I was a dumb teenager, I didn't realize you could turn the light off to stop the electricity. And I think maybe I'm remembering wrong, but I think that I thought I had to just like book it through and get into the vent as soon as possible. You can turn the light off to stop the electricity. Yep. Today you've learned something. There's a battery in the wardrobe in the original. Oh yeah. I wonder if... Which one is it? Was it... I don't think any of them open. The flashlight in the vent is so weird. Yeah, so the way this flashlight works, and I think any flashlight in any game from like this period that I've played is basically it's basically just sort of like a round point light that gets cast out in front of you, so there's no like light fall off or anything like that. I did actually try recreating that effect for Dusk, and I was never happy with the results. So I just went with the spotlight flashlight. But then more recently, I also tried recreating it in Godot for a game that I was working on and have shelved at this point. But I recreated the effect in Godot, and it was a lot better. And I think now, now that I know a little bit more about shaders, I could make it and do it even better. So it still might show up in a game at some point. Which at this point, I don't think anybody would care. Like, I don't think anyone except for me really cares about, you know, making like having an effect like that. But I would just do it just because it would make me happy. Oh, right, yes. Yeah. Can't I drag it? There we go. Bye-bye. Ow. Smack you. Silence, I smack you. Does The Last of Us have a good flashlight? There's a weird miniature crossover between Analog Horror and Half-Life 1's communities. Is there? Or is it just because, like, Analog Horror has been really big, so naturally there's... Oh, that looks cool. Go through here. It's known for its flashlight tech. Okay. Oh. Where am I going? Ugh, don't want to go in there. I'm trying to decide what my favorite flashlight in a game is. Or yeah, Infra gives you the... Oop, I saw something there. Was that the, oh, what is that called? The Panther? You know, that one enemy.
Ventilation system activated. Door system activated.
I don't know exactly what that did. Oh, I think it opened this. Yeah, there we go.
Emergency cleanup T2 biological waste.
Oh, that's right. Metro had the hand-charged flashlight. That was a cool idea.
Systems activated. Sector D.
Panther Eye. Is that what it's called? I remember the enemy. I remember it was Panther something. Ooh. Right?
Hey, over here! Hey, listen, we need your help. These things are killing everything that moves. You could use the boxes found all over the place inside boats. Try to catch the turret.
Right.
That panel can disable both of the turrets.
That's cool. There's some, like, custom voice acting, too. Alright, so that's... Oh, Amnesia the Bunker had a really good one, yeah. I do love the infra flashlight. I love the Doom 3 flashlight. Let's see. Trying to think of ones that are like notably really awesome. They couldn't get the tech to work properly in AVP1, so that's why they had flares. One thing that's insane to me about AVP1 is that pretty much every single light in that game is dynamic. I don't know if it is literally every single one, but most of them are real time, and you can take out the lights and they'll actually go out. It's really cool. Oh yeah, the Stalker flashlight. Yeah. Maybe that's just nostalgia, because I remember that was one of the first games I played that had like that level of dynamic shadows to it, and so seeing like leaves casting shadows in the middle of the night was just insane to me at the time. You like the vibe of pulling out a Zippo to light your way in a dark place. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, anyway, that's gonna be it for today. I might stream more of this at some point. This is just kind of what I felt like streaming today, because Dylan's busy, so we couldn't do the Dark Souls 2. Let me know if you would like specifically to see more of Half-Life Extended. And yeah, thank you everyone for coming. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Bye!